on this Wednesday night. Ariana Moyer here at the desk with us, talking today's trending topic, and it has to do with Instagram.
Yeah, so I know in the past I talked about how Instagram was thinking about creating a separate app for its Reels and how we all collectively thought that that was annoying. So this new feature that they're testing, I also personally think would be annoying, and so I'm curious to get your opinions on it. So they're testing out a new way to drive engagement with followers by creating locked posts / stories that can only be unlocked with a code or sending a DM or something private like that. So
what's the point of that? You're supposed to share it with everybody.
But it's supposed to engage your followers essentially.
You have to get a code, and you have to go back, and it's
right.
Like
and I think it could be fun in certain ways where maybe you're announcing a new product and you're like unlock and you get a discount code or something like that. I definitely think there's uses for it, but if all my friends start locking their stories and I have to come up with a creative code to unlock them,
looks like
I'm not going to be happy. I'm like, you guys, what are we doing? But so they're currently testing this out. This hasn't been rolled out on any of the platforms. They're testing it, not even with beta users, but personally just within the Instagram accounts themselves behind the scenes, which is a little bit interesting. So we'll see if they roll them out as beta testers. But Instagram has been making a lot of changes, just kind of trying to compete with TikTok as well, with all that uncertainty there. They were talking about today how they want to kind of beef up their search engine. So, you know, when you go on to Instagram and you're searching for accounts, normally you're not really searching for recipes or things like that. But a lot of young users now, that's what they're doing on TikTok, you know, because that's where everything is. Right. People get their news from TikTok, get their clothing ideas, food, everything. So they want to
they get their news from us.
Well, they get their news from us, yes. A very reliable source, and we're very grateful for that. But they're kind of trying to compete with them in that regard, and they're talking about doing some things to kind of change the way searching is done on Instagram so they could be kind of like a Google one-stop shop there.
Doing something like that is going to mess with the algorithm at all, do you know? Or?
I think it will, and I think that's why it's a process that they're going through, because the algorithm is something that people get very upset over, and I think that they don't want to make people angry. They've already made changes with the squares to the rectangle grids to this, so yeah, I think they're slow and steady wins the race there.
That's actually why I quit using TikTok, because my account got deleted and my algorithm was gone. I'm like, I'm not building this up again, I'm done.
It takes a while.
It took a while. It took almost a year to build it up, and then it just gone. I'm like, I don't want to sit
I will say TikTok has a much better algorithm personally to me than Instagram. Like new videos always, I feel like I see the same videos on Instagram.
It's got to keep never-ending scrolling.
I know,
you know?
never-ending scroll, keep liking them.